So here we go. We have the PlayStation Pulse 3D wireless headset. Now this is a PlayStation 5 accessory, and probably the last PlayStation 5 accessory I'll be buying, other than maybe some DualSense controllers down the line. You can use this with the PlayStation 4. In fact, on the box, it says that the compatible devices are PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation VR. It's going to be interesting to see how this will be, how comfortable this would be in conjunction with the VR headset. Of course, this is a headset that you can use with any device that has a 3.5 headphone jack, 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. As you can see, it actually comes with a cable. I won't be using this at this time, but I will be using the other two things that you get here. This is the USB-C to full USB cord here. Now this is what you would use to actually attach it to the PlayStation 5 and to charge it, because this is a wireless headset. It needs to be charged. In fact, I think it says it has a 12-hour battery. This is the dongle that you're going to plug into the PlayStation 5 itself, and this is how it communicates with the PlayStation 5. Unfortunately, you do need this dongle. It's not something that you can just pair with the PlayStation 5, and that was the case with the headset that you would get with the PlayStation 4 as well. So one of the new features on the PlayStation 5 is the focus on 3D audio. At the time of launch, that capability is not available through your television speaker or even your receiver, but it is available with the headset. In fact, on the box here it says fine-tuned for 3D audio on PS5 consoles. Of course, the game has to support that. On the back of the box here, it says it has dual hidden microphones for noise canceling technology. The rechargeable battery is good for up to 12 hours. It says you have easy controls. We'll see how that works out. You have that 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. It has refined ear pads. I'll see how comfortable that is. And then, of course, the wireless adapter. So let's take a tour around the headphones themselves. They're not too heavy, not too light. They seem like there's a good build quality to them, and you would expect that because Sony does make some good headphones. Let's put this little piece of plastic away. So first thing is that there is no adjustable band on this. You just have this rubber piece here that's going to make the headphones sit snug on your head, or at least I assume. I haven't put these on yet. You do have some controls on here, and let's actually go through them. Right here it looks like there is a microphone. You have your on-off switch. You have your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. You have your USB Type-C connector. You have a mute button. You have your volume rocker. You have an off monitor switch. You have a chat rocker and a game rocker. So on one end it's chat, and one end it's game. And then up here it looks like you have another microphone up there. The band is a matte white plastic, and then on the headphones themselves you have a matte black plastic. The cups for the ears seem to be nice and soft, and you have a very soft vinyl type material, and of course you do have the speakers on the inside there. You have your PlayStation branding right here, and let's see, you have it also on the other side here. Other than that, it doesn't look like you have any branding or any distinguishing features. On the inside, you do have the indicators on what is the right side and what is the left side over here. So when you have them on, this should be forward and this should be backward. So the inside of this band is rubber, not only just this piece here, but on here, under the band itself. And it is textured, and it does look like it is that texture. Let's see if we can get in close on that. That circle, square, triangle, and X. I know they call it cross, but looks like an X to me. All that texture on the inside right there. The band is also connected to the headphones in an interesting way. Interesting design language with the PlayStation 5 in general. Now, this off monitor switch here is going to allow you to hear your own voice when you're chatting here. So you can switch that off if you want. When you press the mute button here, you see a colored orange plastic under it. And then when you press it in, it kind of clicks in. So it's not something you'd be able to see, of course, unless you take the headset off. But there you go. So let's fire this up for the first time. I don't have anything connected, but let's fire this up. We'll see a indicator light here. The indicator light will go from orange to white, and of course the blue here, depending on if it's connected or not. So it looks like we have a little bit of battery power on here. So why don't I pair this up with my PlayStation 5 before I even charge it up? I'm very weird when it comes to keeping electronics and whatnot as pristine as possible. And when you have a little piece of plastic on a dongle like this, I generally don't even take it off. I leave it on there. So that way when I do end up selling this one day, it's in pristine condition. I might take it off, but at this time I won't. I just want to bring to your attention, you got the PlayStation branding on there. And I'll only be using this when I use the headphones anyway, so it won't be plugged into the console all the time. So as you can see here, the dongle is plugged in, and there's a light at the end of the dongle. That wasn't on until I turned on the headset. So that tells me that there's a connection between the headset and the PlayStation 5. So I plugged in the dongle, and obviously I have the headphones on, and immediately it pairs. So it didn't require me to, go into the settings at all. However, I will go into the settings to see if there's any fine-tuning to do. So let's go into sound here. So the microphone, you can adjust the levels here. Obviously, it's already set to the headset. I can go to adjust microphone levels, and I don't think you can hear this. Yeah, you're not hearing it. But I'm hearing myself in the headset, and the sound quality seems pretty good, but you can adjust the levels here. I'm not going to do that. Of course, you have the volume here. You can control that on the headphones themselves, and then the audio output. So let's see if we can mess with this a bit. So it's already set to the headset, and it's set to switch output device automatically, which is fine. So it's set to output all audio to the headphones, enable 3D audio, and this is really what I was looking for, adjust 3D audio profile. But let's see what's down below that before we dive into that. So you have general, home screen music, sound effects, and audio format. So really what we want to dive into is this right here. So right now I'm hearing running water in my headset. So as you can see here, it says the sound is played at 5 different heights. Select the one that you hear closest to ear level. Each person will hear 3D audio differently. Adjust the settings so that it sounds right to you. So default, it's set to 3. Number 2 sounds a little bit different. Number 1, okay, so as the name suggests here, or as the little things in parentheses here suggest, the sound, if you can wrap your head around this, me describing it, is actually higher in the headphones. So as it says here, type 1 higher, it is higher in the headphones. Go to type 2, it comes down a little bit. Type 3 should be on par with you if everything is set up properly. Type 4, it goes down. Type 5, even lower. So it's trying to set up the audio so that you're going to hear things the way they're meant and in from the direction they're meant to be heard from. So type 3 default works for me, and it seems that's the beginning and end of it. I thought it was going to be a little bit more in-depth, but everything is set to default and it seems to work for me. So far the sound from the microphone, when I spoke and heard my own voice, the sound was very good. The sound, I'm hearing the home screen music right now in the headphones, and honestly it feels like I don't even have the headphones on in terms of listening to the audio, because it seems like I'm in the room without the headphones on. Obviously, I feel the headphones. They are very comfortable, by the way. It's hard to say if they'll stay comfortable for long extended periods, but for now, putting it on for whatever 10 minutes or so, 5 minutes, it seems very comfortable. The adjustment, it's sort of self-adjusting. I do have a bigger head, so I still don't have any issues with that. So hopefully you can see me, because I can't see you. Obviously I can never see you, but I can't see the camera. And I just wanted to show you what this looks like with PSVR on. Now, I don't have PSVR hooked in, it's just the headset right now. But obviously the design language is identical, and the entire PlayStation 5 design language is derived from PSVR, because PSVR came out first, obviously. So you can wear all of this on your head at the same time. This is proof that you can. And again, there's a little bit of heft to it wearing all this on your head, but it appears to be comfortable. But that's going to do it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. If you like what you see, please subscribe. And as always, if you want to help out this channel, you can give me a thumbs up. You can share this video on your favorite social media, or you can actually join my Patreon, all of which is greatly appreciated. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.